Hi guys. All right, so what's up? What are we talking about?
All right, so the first thing we put in there is our weight loss.
We did put our weight loss so far.
I don't know what it was. It was 34 something. 34.4?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay, so we lost 34.4 pounds.
But this is like since the beginning of us counting these weeks, which included me being in the hospital and having surgery, which I know helped my weight loss some. I ain't gonna lie. But yeah.
Well, it's not like they cut out 34 pounds out of you or
something.
No,
but being in, having surgery, being in the hospital, recovering, eating a lot less or whatever, that did help me lose some weight. So
yep, I ain't had that issue.
No, you didn't.
I just ain't had no testosterone in my body or anything like that.
Yeah, you were struggling, so I'm glad you were able to lose weight regardless of going through that.
Yeah,
because that was rough.
Regardless too.
But honestly, like I didn't even think about how much weight I had lost or we had really lost, like, for real. And then when we saw that it was 34 pounds, I'm like, oh, wow, that's not too bad.
Yeah. So just 216 to go, right?
Okay.
215.
I keep telling you not to bring up, you don't have to bring up the big number. That's like...
It's open kind of easy.
You're trying to kill my momentum.
No, this is good. 34.
No, let's look at the fact.
That's all we got
Let's
left.
talk about the fact that we lost 34 pounds, and that's really good.
I'm feeling it.
That's all we got to focus on.
Okay, all right, 34 pounds down.
There you go.
All right, now.
So, I mean, that's really, I don't know, I'm really excited about that.
Yeah, me too.
It's motivating, you know what I mean? It feels like, all right, we're doing something. Like, now we're in a groove.
Yeah, like we're making some progress.
Right.
You know? Yeah, and it's, yes, it's definitely a little victory, and I mean it's big for us because it's the first time that we've actually. I mean, we've been tracking our weight, but it's the first time we actually said, "Let's go back and see, what it looks like." And from now on, we're going to be doing
weekly. Like we're going to update you guys weekly on how we're doing.
Yeah, so we'll let you know along with the other things and try to find a way to incorporate our finances in it. Because our finances are kind of boring because it's the same month to month.
Yeah.
But there's still little choices that we have to make and things like that, which I guess we'll talk about part of that.
Yeah, and we'll definitely share the small victories with those two as we go on. And
yeah.
And as we think about how to make our finances more interesting, because like you said, they are very boring and repetitious at this point.
Yeah.
But the other cool thing, I am pretty excited though, is that my concern after getting out the hospital was that I was going to gain the weight back. Because, it wasn't like I was on a diet and exercising and all this stuff, but I really didn't. I haven't gained that weight back. So I am pretty cool, psyched about that too, that I have kept it off. So yay.
Yeah. So, Paul's asking why they boring.
Why our finances boring?
Yeah. Well, just because it's the same every month. I mean, it's not like we have... I mean, our income is the same, pretty much each month, unless there's 5 weeks in a month, with, 3 pay periods. And our expenses are pretty much the same. We don't have too many variable expenses.
Right.
It's really just trying to get out of debt. So it's not like, it's like we did this thing here to kind of break that, to free up extra $200. I mean, those things really don't happen to us because most of our spending is static, and most of the things are on fixed things. So, groceries, and I mean that's the main thing is groceries. If we're eating out, I mean eating out is a big thing that we're trying to not do, and that's why we had talk about the eating out challenge, and then other little things don't vary too much. Utilities, fuel for the car, stuff like that. They don't vary that much.
Yeah, like most things are pretty steady. So unless you get some big windfall to pay off something,
yeah, everything's kind of the same on both sides. It's kind of the same each month. The other thing that we do with our income, well, with our expenses, that you can start eating stuff, is what we do is for things that are variable, we just budget them to kind of budget them for the year, or we average them out. So we pay the same amount each month. So we have savings accounts for like our gas and electric bill, for instance. We say it's $175 a month, and so some months it's under. We have that money saved, so when it's over, like in the summer, and it's more than $175, then we can take the money that we had in the savings account, put it to that.
Yeah. So pretty much the way we do our finances, like he's saying, is we have a lot of sub accounts for all these items, and we just move money into them, because we already know ahead of time what we budgeted.
Yeah.
And we just move them out when we need it.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah. So I'll look and say like, okay, gas and electric this month is $200. Okay, so let me pay it the $175 from my bank account, and then let me pull that $25 from that savings account because we had a surplus in the last few months. So that's kind of how we do it there.
So, honey, what about when you buy me expensive gifts?
What about that?
How do you handle that with our finances, dear? Inquiring minds want to know.
Oh, I take that from the gift fund, that old gift account there, and work with that. Actually, that's one thing that we don't have, and we need to have saving for gifts.
Yeah.
Cause we say that, and then it's like, okay, how much is coming up this year, and then like 4 people get married, and then we get
that's
gifts
been
for
happening
that.
a lot in our lives where we have. I don't know. It's like a bug that happens ever so often. Especially at our church where there are a bunch of weddings and baby showers. So those are expenses that we have to plan for.
See, but that's okay. I can talk about the gifts and stuff. That's all right. That's what makes me think of Charlotte. Because Charlotte do that stuff. Charlotte trying to get me in trouble. Eva don't do that. Eva, that's my girl. So she don't do that. But Charlotte would do something like that sometimes. So that was a little Charlotte-y there, that comment. So that's what I'm guessing. So what else you want to... Oh, okay, my watch. Let's get that out the way.
Yeah, let's talk about this.
So, okay, so
because this is where we're going to be spending some money very soon as well.
I'm getting her a gift.
This is not a gift.
I'm getting her a gift.
This is not a gift.
So... I lost my
your Gear Fit on the trip
watch. So about a month and a half ago, and so I've been using this, and which has actually transferred me from Samsung Health tracking to Fitbit tracking, and I love it. I gotta say, there's so many more people who have Fitbits and are used to it, and Fitbits. And Samsung Health is great, but Fitbit they're ecosystem, if you want to call it that, is a little bit better.
Yeah.
They have a little bit more, and like I said, the challenges are great and everything. So
we'll get back to the challenges. But go ahead.
Gosh. So anyway, I put in a claim with the airline that I lost the watch, and I told them where I lost it, what the flight was, where I was seated, where I think I lost it at, description, all that stuff. Anyway, they kept emailing me every week. We haven't found it. We're still looking. And then they let me know this week that they looked, that they're done looking. Like, they're like, look, we just can't find it, and we're not going to look anymore. So that's it. So I don't have this watch. So it was free, by the way, but so I got it like a year and a half ago, maybe more than that, actually. Whenever we got our phones.
Yeah. I don't know how long it's been.
Yeah, it's been a while though. It's whenever those notes were exploding, we got the exploding notes.
Yeah.
And it came free with the exploding note. So, that's how we ended up.
Let's not revisit that.
So, anyway, we're gonna buy the Fitbit Versa.
So we're both getting Versas. Remember, first he was talking about me getting a Versa because he had the Flex. So now we're both getting Versas.
So I'm gonna get her a gift and buy her a Fitbit Versa.
It is not a gift.
And
let's not do that.
Oh, okay. So I'm gonna get her a gift and buy her a Fitbit Versa. Buy her a watch. Nice, good looking watch there for my wife, for my honey.
Thank you, dear.
And then I'll just get one for myself so we can be matching.
Since you're,
so we can be matching.
Just
kind of like,
out of love.
Yeah, right. More love for you.
Right.
Because I'm trying to get myself fit, and a fit me is a gift for her. So, I'm gonna. What's wrong?
Nothing.
Yeah, so we're gonna
get that. Okay.
And we were looking at the
things you learn when people start talking on camera.
What happened?
So a fit you is a gift for me. Mm-hmm. I've never heard that one before. Keep going.
Oh, okay.
No, keep going, baby, please.
Hey, some people talk about that, right?
Uh-huh.
But women talk about that. I'm gonna get fit for my man. See? I flipped it and reversed it on you. See?
Yes.
It's the flip-flop.
Good job.
Flopping.
Good job, sweetheart.
All right, so
a fit you
I
is
just
a
wanted
gift.
A gift for you. Yeah.
So not about your health and your longevity, of your life.
So apparently me living long isn't a good thing for her. Now we learning stuff. Because I'm talking about me living long.
But isn't it for you?
And me being healthy, being fit.
What about for you?
See, that's the problem with y'all Americans. See, you think that a gift can only benefit one person. Like, a gift can't be a gift if it benefits the person giving it as well.
Well,
apparently it can't be.
I just don't want you to pretend that I'm your motive for any of these things.
You are my motive.
I'm not buying that.
See?
So back to the watches.
Mm-hmm.
So, what about the scale too, right? I mean, I don't think we need the scale.
I don't know yet.
But Fitbit makes a scale also called the Aria. Is that right?
Yeah.
That
Aria 2.
Aria 2 that he was considering getting because not only does it measure your weight, but it measures other things like your body fat percentage and water weight too.
Yeah, I think it says. So basically, it sends out the little, electric pulses through your body, and it measures all these other things going on in your body that aren't just weight. And it can handle 8 profiles, and it syncs to your app and your phone, so that when you weigh yourself, all that stuff automatically gets sent to your thing.
So let me tell you the thing about the scale. The thing about getting the scale is that one of the problems that we have is that you can justify getting anything, right? Mm-hmm. So while it's like, oh, the scale is great and it does all these things, on the other hand, we just like techie things and electronics. So,
which is why I didn't buy the first model, the Aria, when it came out years ago. When I came across it, because I'm just like, oh no, I can just type the weight in myself, and the other stuff I just won't know about, and maybe get a DEXA scan every year or so. Actually, I know people who get DEXA scans like once a month or whatever, but those things are a few $100s at a time. Yeah. So it's like, okay, I can do that. So it's still up in the air. I don't know. And I think our flexible spending account will cover the cost of it. Yeah. I don't know if it'll cover the cost of the watches, but because there's other benefits derived from it, not just health. But the scale is all health. I'm almost certain that we can get it covered with our flexible spending account. So yes,
but that's with things that with purchases like that, we do now especially really want to take our time. Right. And make a wise decision because that's what we're prone to spend money on is those kinds of things.
Yeah, which is why it's still up in the air because it's like, I don't know. Should we? Maybe, maybe not. I mean, it's the type of thing where you don't realize that it would have been wise to spend the money until a year or two out. Then it's like, I wish I would have just spent that money and get it then instead of doing all this other stuff. Yeah. So, we don't want to run into that problem, but we also don't want to imagine all these scenarios where it's going to better our lives and it just sits there and does one thing that we already have something that does that now. Right. So, yeah.
So, let's talk about your challenges.
We'll talk about your challenges.
No, because I don't have a Fitbit that I'm using.
Okay, why don't we talk about your goal then?
Because I want to talk, since we're talking about
the Fitbit. Talked about my watch.
Okay, but since we're talking about
so now
the
we
Fitbit,
talk about something of yours.
Let's stay in the Fitbit vein and talk about your challenges.
We could talk about your goals.
All right, fine. Let's talk about my goals.
Because that was like one sentence I wrote in there.
Okay, fine. So, my goal last week was to work out 3 times a week. All of last week, I was getting bad headaches. As you know, last week I had a headache even recording this. And I was having really bad earaches. Turned out I had a sinus infection. So, I could not work out at all last week. So, I did not meet the goal that I set, which makes me very unhappy. But I'm setting the same goal for this week. And I plan on working out 3 times this week.
Okay. All right. So just wanted to get it out the way because I don't want people to say we didn't talk about it.
Right. Yeah. I mean, but I'm still tracking my food, and I do still love it. My brother was making fun of me, y'all. So we're in the kitchen, and I'm making some French fries. Yes, I'm talking about you. And he said I was making like a kitty size amount of French fries. But I measured out the amount of servings I was supposed to have of French fries. And he had all kinds of jokes like I was making French fries for a child or something. But I had to do what I had to do. I measure my food now. So that's how responsible people handle their business. So I was proud of myself, Make sure I got my 1 or 2 servings and whatever it was that I was eating.
Yeah, that's what makes you sad though.
Yeah, when you realize how small a serving of something is, it does make you sad.
Yeah, even when they try to say, this, I don't even remember what it was. It was something I was looking at, and it was supposed to be healthy or supposed to be like low calorie or whatever. And all they did was just increase the serving size. Yeah. So it's like,
they often do that.
The same bottle or box or whatever, now you're saying it's 2 servings or 4 servings in it when before it used to be 1 or 2. Right. And then that way you can just say, it's less calories per serving. Okay, but it's still a lot of calories for the whole thing. So,
but measuring has been good. It's kept me realistic about what I'm really eating as opposed to guessing, and making up stuff in my head, like I'm not eating as much as I really am. So, I do like the accuracy, and I just think it can only be beneficial anyway. So I'm sticking with it. But yeah, so we'll see what the workouts look like this week. I have a couple ideas of what I will do. So
okay,
we'll see.
Sound all sinister. All right. So I just been trying to walk because pretty much doing anything more than that, it still aggravates my back. So
but this dude,
what's the problem?
This is what I want to talk about with his competitiveness
that I'm walking.
and this Fitbit.
That's all.
No, he hasn't just been walking.
That I walk.
He's been competing.
That's what Fitbit
crazily
Fitbit has
with
challenges.
his friends.
Fitbits have challenges.
He's been out of control
with walking. I don't know how
there needs to be an intervention for this guy and his walking.
How many steps did I get yesterday? Like 8,000? How's that out of
Only
control?
because it was raining outside and he still wanted to walk in the rain.
When?
When we got home, it was raining. And you said maybe you should walk in the rain.
Oh, yeah.
But anyways, he's been so competitive with our friends. It's crazy.
I've been competitive?
It'll be 11:50 at night. And this dude is making up garbage to take outside.
How do you make up garbage?
He's finding garbage.
The garbage is there.
He's looking for garbage to find a bag.
But I don't understand the problem.
To take outside, and then he's gone for half an hour because he's walked around the block or walked a good mile or so to get more steps.
Securing the perimeter.
Sure.
That's all. Securing the perimeter. I'm just trying to make sure everything is tight out there, tight and right.
Yeah, he's talking about he's securing people's homes. I'm like, oh, you're being ridiculous right now.
I can't just take a walk. See? That's all I'm doing is taking a walk.
He's being really competitive, guys.
I'm not being competitive because when that woman got 30,000 steps...
You were bitter.
But I didn't do anything. I could have just not slept, right? I could have just not slept and taken a walk.
You were so upset because she walked 30,000 steps.
Okay.
And 15,000 before you woke up.
Right. That was my issue, is how you going to go out early in the morning and get like 14,000 steps in the morning, so I wake up to that. Like, I admit, that was a good one. She put her foot on my neck with that one. Because I couldn't move. I'm just like, what am I going to do? Because then I was busy that day too, so I knew I couldn't go for a long walk.
But yeah, his competitiveness has been really interesting to experience this past week, especially. But it has been good because he's definitely upped his game with his walking, with his step taking. So that's been really good too.
Just got to do it. That's all. I mean, I ain't no loser. That's all. That's all I'm saying.
Oh, this guy.
That's all I'm saying. Somebody got to lose, but it ain't going to be me.
So when I get my Fitbit, I'll be losing every challenge, but I'm not as competitive either.
No, we're going to have some more people in there.
So we'll see.
We're going to see how many people going to be in the challenge.
And then my brother's going to get in on it too. Oh, boy. It's going to be a crazy house.
Wow, it's going to be a healthy house. That's what it's going to be.
Y'all going to be talking trash all the time. It's going to be a mess. I can just see it now.
A healthy house. That's all.
All right, if you say so. So, wait, what was your goal for last week?
I don't remember. I'm supposed to remember?
Yes.
I don't know.
Well, what's your goal for this week? Mm-hmm. Do you want to make a goal for this week?
I'm going to beat my goal from last week. That's what I'm going to do.
Okay. So when you find out your goal from last week, you're going to beat it.
Yeah, I have no idea.
Okay.
But I'm pretty sure I beat it.
Okay.
I know I was going to track every day last week.
Okay.
And then you said that don't count because I always track.
Right.
But that's still a goal.
But that wasn't the goal.
No.
You said a goal.
Was it about walking?
I don't remember.
I think I said I was going to get average more than 10,000 steps.
That sounds familiar.
I think it said something like I'm going to get 70,000 steps in a week.
Did you?
Yeah.
You see?
Oh, you know what?
See?
I posted that on Instagram earlier. I guess there's some people who don't follow me.
Competitive.
I guess there's some people who don't even follow what I post because I posted what my average
was.
was.
I follow you. I just don't see everything you post.
See? Wow. See? If I post something about walking, she see that though, right? And then she bring it up when we go live.
I love you though.
I hope so.
I do.
Because I'm a gift.
I don't know about you being a gift. You are a gift to me.
I think that was the last segment that we needed to talk about. So what's your goal? To work out 3 times?
Yes, 3 times.
Gosh. And I don't even know what my goal is.
10,000 steps.
Yeah, I could try that again because it's raining. It was raining today, and
Oh yeah.
It's gonna be raining tomorrow. It's gonna rain, I think, Thursday, and then rain one day this weekend. Like, it's gonna be a lot of rain. So
maybe
I
you
still
shouldn't
gotta
set
find
that.
a way to get over
Yeah.
10,000 steps.
Maybe you shouldn't set that goal,
I
man.
can do it. It's just water.
That's what you were saying yesterday. It was pouring down and windy. It's just water.
It's just water.
Oh,
What's
gosh.
just get wet.
Can you not do that, please?
They just get wet.
Okay, I'm not even gonna do this with you.
Hey, what was that dude? Was it Particle Man? Was it does he get wet? Does water get him?
Yes. All right, we're done.
All right, yeah, we quoting Particle Man and stuff. If you don't remember all the words of Particle Man, you should post a video and tag me in it with you singing the Particle Man song.
Wow.
All right, let's see how many of y'all know that song.
All right, guys.
All right, so that's it. So we'll come back during the week and let you guys know how we're doing with our goals and what we decide to do. So, what we decide to purchase, if anything. All right, talk to you later.